Hi besties! It's your girl JUILLIANA P. VILLAFUERTE, RN. Yes, I am finally registered and licensed. And today, I'm finally sharing the video na super daming nagre-request sa inyo, my PNLE board exam journey / how I passed my PNLE exam in just one take. From my study schedule to solo living in Manila, my condo life in the city, the study apps that I use, my notes, tricks, and even my mental breakdowns. Oo na, aminado tayo dyan. It's all included in this vlog. And of course, this video is for every student nurse who dreams of adding RN or registered nurse to their name in just one take. It's going to be quite a long vlog because medyo mahaba din yung review season ko. I graduated last year of August. I started reviewing from August, September, October, and then November was the exam supposedly. Pero hindi ko siya tinake. And so pinalipas ko siya and tinake ko siya this May 2025. But let's start off with the very first few days of my review season. I enrolled at Top Rank Manila. I heard that they're really good at situational questions. Their mock exams are really scary, but it's very accurate. First month of my review, which was August, naka-online ako nun for refresher. And then the next 2 months or the following months, nag-hybrid ako kasi nga meron akong issue nun. So, tuloy-tuloy yung review ko nun until November. But few days before my boards, I decided not to take it. And so, nag-stop ako ng review until February. Nag-condo ako sa Manila for 6 months. I stayed at Sun Residences. And ito, siguro 10 minutes away lang siya from Top Rank. Although iba-iba yung venue namin kapag nag-on-site kami, at least malapit lang siya or mga 10 to 15 minutes away siya sa mga nagiging venue namin. Which is mostly sa Españo or Pinova. So one tip that I could give you if you're looking for a dorm or condo sa Manila, you have to find a place near food places or drugstore. Malaking tulong kapag wala kang energy magluto or need emergency meds. So yun yung pinaka-importante. And also, find a place na malapit lang din dun sa review center. Here's some list na pwede mong i-check if you're looking for a dorm or condo. But as for me, I stayed at Sun Residences. Hindi nyo afford mag-condo, you can stay sa dorm. For sure, sobrang dami dyan around España. So yeah, para less commute and more time to review din kayo. Next, let's talk about study habits that actually work. So the very first method that I use for studying is the Pomodoro method. So I have 2 apps that I use. Very aesthetic version to ng Pomodoro method. First is yung Forest app. Para kang magpa-plant ng tree while studying. And then I also use Focus to Do. It combines tasks and Pomodoro in one. So the Pomodoro method, parang 25 minutes focus ka sa pagsa-study and then 5 minutes break. This method is very effective especially kapag hindi ka magaling mag-manage ng time mo or kapag madali kang ma-distract sa ibang mga tasks. This way, mas nakakapag-focus ka sa isang task and then nabibigyan mo ng oras yung task na yon. So, for me, mas efficient din kapag hour-long yung ginagawa ko. Yes, ganun yung naging routine ko. 55 minutes study and then 5 minutes break. And then, gagawin ko siya for 4 rounds. And then, after 4 rounds, mag-rest ako for 15 to 30 minutes. I super like the Pomodoro method kasi parang mas nasasatisfy ako kasi mahaba yung study ko compare sa breaks ko. Wherein kapag nadidistract ako, nagsa-study ako and then may ginagawa akong ibang bagay, ganyan. This time, mayroon akong timer na ginagamit or the 2 apps that I share. Also, one tip, dun sa 5-minute break ko, it's either mag-scroll ako kasi sobrang addict ako sa social media. It's either mag-scroll ako sa TikTok kahit isang video lang and then ilalapag ko na yung phone ko, ilalayo ko siya. And I'll do some necessary things like go sa toilet, have some snacks, ganun. Basta nililimit ko yung self ko na dapat 5 minutes lang yung break ko. Next, let's talk about time management plus schedule. Ito, sobrang vital na to nung nagre-review ako kasi during my review season, nag-work pa din ako for content. Nagko-content ako and then uma-attend ako ng event. So, it's very important na tag ko yung schedule ko all throughout the day. So, araw-araw ko siya ginagawa. I have 3 apps that I use, Google Calendar, Notion, and Trello. I'll put a sample schedule here sa screen of how my day usually looks like kapag mayroon akong content and meron akong review. And I'll put another schedule kapag puro review lang ako kasi meron kaming review sa Top Rank na full day siya. Minsan umaabot pa siya ng gabi. And after nun, mag-a-answer pa kami ng exam. So for Google Calendar, it's perfect for time blocking kasi meron din siyang feature wherein i-remind ka niya specifically dun sa time na kailangan may task ka na ginagawa or may task ka na natapos. Next, for Notion naman, I super duper love Notion. If you guys know me, since college days, Notion na talaga yung ginagamit ko. It's perfect for organizing topics, tracking scores, and encoding mnemonics. So for me kasi, gusto ko nililog ko yung scores ko kapag nag-e-exam kasi malalaman ko kung ano yung weakness ko. Especially sa exam ng PNLE, naka-segregate siya or naka-organize siya from NP1 to NP5. So, check mo dun yung capabilities mo, yung weakness mo, and kung alin dun sa mga subject na yun yung kailangan mo pang reviewhan or tutukan. I think it's a case-to-case basis kasi marami rin sa mga friends ko nagsastudy sila by system, by body system. For me, mas nag-work kapag NP1 to NP5 kasi parang mas nafo-focus ko kada concept. Naiisa-isa ko yung mga concepts. Like for example, NP1, I focus sa foundation of nursing. I think it's really important for you to find your own strategy too. As what I've said, it's a case-to-case basis. Next one that I use is Trello. This one naman is for checklist competencies and for subject breakdowns. So, ganun din. Kapag nag-study ako ng nursing practice, ilalagay ko kung anong naka-under doon. Like for example, NP2, Community Health Nursing. Under that, I'll put different topics. Like for example, mga vaccines, mga immunizations, mga herbal medicines. Iniisa-isa ko siya per concept din, but naka-base pa rin sa nursing practice number. So if you guys have noticed, dun sa ginagawa kong schedule, nilalagay ko pa rin yung me time, like kahit at least 3 hours or 4 hours a day, nilalagay ko siya sa schedule ko, para hindi ka mag-guilty kapag puro study lang kasi nilagay mo sa schedule mo, parang nakaka-guilty kapag may rest time ka. So you have to put like your schedule of your me time because balance is key. Now let's move on with my notes. Ito, sobrang dami nang hihingi ng mga notes ko. Kahit sa comment section, sa mga DMs ko, ang dami ko nare-receive na hinihingi yung notes ko. So napicturean ko na siya. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna put it or i-compile ko na lang siya sa Google Drive. And lalagay ko siya dito sa vlog na to. So, yeah. But anyways, my notes are very kikay, very organized. But I swear, effective pa din naman siya. Meron kasi yung mga tao na super OC nila when it comes to their notes. Gusto nila sobrang perfect. I think it's very time-consuming kapag ganun yung gusto mo. Pwede mo siyang gawing organized. Kahit hindi super perfect yung notes mo, as long as alam mong marirecall mo siya. That's the important part. Kasi meron ako mga kilala, sobrang daming oras yung ginugol nila sa pag-note-taking. We all know, sobrang daming topics, sobrang daming concepts ng nursing. Hindi mo yan kayang i-notes lahat. So, as much as possible, take down notes, yung mga super important details lang talaga na alam mong kikailanganin mo kapag exam na. Here's a sample of my notes. Ganito siya, very organized, but at the same time, naka-summarize na siya. Like, lahat na lang ng important details, yun na lang yung sinusulat ko. You don't have to dig super deep sa mga topic as long as gets mo na yung concept niya. Like this one. Very common surgical instruments. But at the same time, kapag alam kong makakalimutan ko yung term, nilalagyan ko siya ng ganyan. Basic nursing knowledge na possible na malito ka. So, ilagay mo siya sa mga notes para ma-remind ka if ever i-open mo siya, ganyan, maaalala mo kung ano siya. Also, what you will notice sa mga notes ko, meron siyang color coding. Like, for example, yung main topic, malaki siya. And then, kapag merong mga extra details or extra information about it, gagawin ko siyang orange. And then, mga categories under the topic, gagawin ko siyang pink. Categorized pa din siya and organized through the color coding system. Guys can see, sobrang dami kong physical notes kasi more on masulat talaga ako. Pero, if you have an iPad or a tablet, digital alternative is also good. Some apps that I would recommend, you have Good Notes. Ito since college, ginagamit ko din siya. Notability and sync with Google Drive. So, Good Notes is good. It's good for aesthetic digital notes. And for notebook layout, siguro I would suggest, lalagay ko na lang yung view niya, pero left page, summary of your notes. Right page, practice questions and rationales. Yung mga practice questions, i-rationalize nyo siya ng kayo mismo para kapag nakita nyo siya sa mismong PNLE or board exam, magigets nyo siya kahit i-twist pa ng BON yung questions, and also add tabs on the side for quick access. Next, Notability, it's best for recording and annotation. And sync with Google Drive for backup para sure kayo na hindi mawawala yung mga notes niyo. Yung number 1 tip, kanina ko pa sinasabi, don't overwrite, over-summarize. Like, yung mga kailangan yung i-summarize ng mga topic, yun lang yung kailangan yung isulat. Huwag nyo sila isulat ng buong buo because you're writing to understand the concept. So yeah, that's my tip. Next, let's talk about subject by subject tip. So, ito naman, nursing practice format siya, hindi siya by concept. I'm gonna share my nursing practice format study technique. So, first, I use this book from Top Rank. I think 1K or 1K plus yung bili ko dito. Ganun yung format niya. Isa-isa siya per subject. So, meron tayong prof ad, nursing leadership, nursing research, fundamentals, and then yung mga categories niya na nakasama under that topic. This book is very good as a refresher, pero kapag concept type kayo or concept technique kayo mag-study, this isn't the best book for you kasi very broad siya. Now, I'm gonna give you some subject-by-subject tips. So first, fundamentals of nursing practice. Focus on ADPI plus safety. Learn priority frameworks like Maslow's, ABCs, etc. One thing that I've noticed sa mga mock board exams, lagi nilang tanong is, which action should the nurse take first? So, yan yung mga aralin, yung mga practice questions. Check your priorities framework. Number 1 dyan yung ABCs, Maslow's. Next, maternity or care for mother. First, of course, labor stages, Leopold's maneuver, hindi yan mawawala, and fetal monitoring. Understand signs of complications like yung laging example is eclampsia versus pre-eclampsia. Read scenarios very slowly. Like, intindihin niyo yung mga scenario. Kasi minsan may mga keywords sila na no-brainer na or like, giveaway na yung question. For example, maglalagay sila ruptured membrane. So, yung mga ganong keywords, may mga giveaway na sagot yun. Understand the question and read it slowly and understand and comprehend. Next, for pediatrics, ito din, sobrang dami din ito. Growth and development, schedule ng vaccines. Meron akong ginawang super laking illustration board. Ilalagay ko na lang din dito sa screen yung ginawa kong illustration board na yon. Andun na lahat. Kung na-memorize mo na yung milestone per age, sobrang dali mo nang masasagutan. Kasi yung technique dyan sa exam is kapag nagbigay sila ng isang question sa milestone, for example, tuloy-tuloy na yan. So, giveaway na rin yung mga sumunod na question. Next for psych, I would say, ito medyo madali lang kasi ang pinaka-technique lang naman with psychiatric nursing is never give advice. Lagi naman yun nandun sa multiple choice. So, kapag nakita nyo na agad yun, giveaway na yun. Like, kapag may nakita kayong answer na ganon, tell me more or how does that make you feel? I think that's a giveaway answer. Pero, syempre, naka-base pa rin siya sa situation or dun sa question. Of course, you still have to understand kung ano yung situation. The number 1 topic you have to understand, therapeutic communication, defense mechanisms and common disorders, plus yung mga medications. Sobrang dami din ng mga medications. Diyan ako medyo nabaliw kasi ang dami talaga ng meds sa psych. So, ilalagay ko din dito yung mga inaral ko na med. Next is med-surg. Of course, ito yung pinakamahirap. No basic patho, common symptoms, pathognomonic signs. Meron akong notes ng mga pathognomonic signs. It's included dun sa G-Drive. And nursing interventions. Siguro yung pinaka-tricky dyan, lab values, ECG. Yung kasi sa board exam, very tricky yung mga questions nila. Basta lagi yung tatandaan, prioritize patient based on ABC, airway, breathing, and circulation. Next, here goes the legal, ethics, and community. So here's a code of ethics. I think sobrang konti lang nang naging laws. Nung time ko walang masyadong ethics na lumabas or laws in general. But during the very first season of my review, nag-focus talaga ako sa mga laws. Like, yung window ko, punong-puno siya ng Code of Ethics, Republic Act 9173. Lahat yan inaral ko, pero wala masyadong lumabas. But still, you have to be safe kung ano yung mga pwedeng lumabas. Memorize the Republic Act 9173, 7600, lahat yan. Community health nursing, basta yung CHN bag, order, tsaka DOH programs, also immunizations. I think I've mentioned na. Meron akong naging habit nung review season ko. Kapag patulog na ako, manonood ako ng live. May mga live niyan, PNLE sa TikTok. parang review questions siya, mga situations, ganyan. And then, sasagutin mo siya habang nagla-live siya. Tapos, bibigyan niya din yung mga tamang sagot right after. So, I think it's a good habit kasi kahit free time mo or like patulog ka na ganyan, nagsastudy ka pa rin, active pa rin yung brain mo. My number 1 rule for Code of Ethics, review ethics as situations, not just as concepts and terms. Hindi lang siya minimemorize. Kailangan isa puso mo siya. Next, let's talk about my review center. Here's why I think top rank is good. Meron silang situational drills every week. Magbibigay sila ng mga practice questions. Every week yon. Mock board exams, I believe nasagutan ko pa yung pre-boards 1, 2. Yung 3, hindi ko na siya inattendan. Compare yung mock board exams nila dun sa mismong board exam. Siguro 10 times yung hirap. I think it was a drive for me na mas mag-aral pa kasi nga hindi masyadong matataas yung grades ko sa mock boards. Talaga sila mag-provide ng mga questions na talagang iisipin mong maigi kung ano yung dapat na sagot, ganyan. They give detailed rationales. They also have Facebook groups, accountability and tips from coaches. Very approachable yung mga coach nila. So, sa mga nagsasabi dyan na hindi ako umattend dahil kinick out ako ng top rank dahil pinahiya ako ng instructor. Wala pong ganun nangyari. Very professional yung mga instructors nila dyan. But yeah, my pro tip, kapag nagre-review center kayo, syempre, huwag kayong mag-rely lang sa tinuturo nila. Of course, you still have to be accountable for the knowledge na kukunin nyo na kayo lang. As much as possible, kung meron pa kayong sources na pwede nyong kuhanan ng information, ganyan. Like for me, mahilig ako manood ng mga live from TikTok na mga, I think NCLEX-based na nga yung mga questions na yun eh. Pero at some point, of course, helpful pa rin siya sa akin kasi situational naman yun. That's the good thing about nursing. Situational siya. You just have to comprehend the questions kasi tinitwist lang naman yung mga questions. After mock exam, you have to study yung mga rationale. All rationale, even wrong and right answers. Intindihin mo kung ba't mali yung answer mo dito, kung bakit ito yung tamang sagot. Next, let's talk about condo living or solo living plus survival hacks. It was my very first time to live alone. At first, of course, glamorous siya or parang nare-romanticize ko siya. But in the long run, I feel lonely. My tip for you is to give yourself like a day na hindi ka lang magsastay sa condo or magsastudy. Like for me, every Sunday, I scheduled a no guilty day. So, no review, no guilt. Magre-recharge lang ako for another week of review. It's also good for your mental health to at least go out once in a while, hang out with friends. Lastly, let's talk about board exam day experience. Everything that I brought. Prep my bag the night before. What I brought, 2 black pens, 2 Mongol number 2 pencils, 2. What else? Ay, ililista ko na lang. And of course, confidence and prayer. Talagang, ang pinakakailangan mo dyan is prayer because if you do not believe or if you don't have faith na hindi mo siya masasagutan ng maayos, talagang mawawala lahat ng ni-review mo kahit gaano ka pa nag-focus sa pagre-review if you don't have faith and confidence na maayos yung answer mo sa exam, mawawala siya. So, you have to bring confidence and pray. Eat light, para hindi kayo CR ng CR mid-exam. Bring candy, para kapag nahilo kayo or kailangan nyo ng energy. Wear something comfy. Sinuot ko nun yung college uniform ko. Tinanggal ko lang yung patch kasi hindi siya pwede. Pero I think pwede din mag-white scrubs kasi may mga nakita ko naka-white scrubs. So yeah, keep calm. Just stay calm and remember your drills. Remember what you studied and what you're doing it for, your purpose. So, mayroon din pala akong naging routine nun. Actually, ano na to eh, bandang dulo na ng review ko to. Or before, few weeks before my boards, I attended novena sa St. Jude. So, andun lahat ng mga pray for the board exam sa St. Jude. Every Thursday yung novena, by the way. Lastly, of course, I'm gonna share with you yung mga link and sources na pinagsastudyhan ko. For online notes and practice tests, I have Nurses Labs, Simple Nursing, Level Up RN sa YouTube, All Nurses Forum, and Top Rank Academy, of course, my review center. Habit ko din, guys, yung kapag may free time nga ako, ganyan, like, other than before ako matulog, nanonood ako ng mga live. ng mga practice questions. Kapag, for example, may event ako or may lakad ako, ganyan, while doing my makeup, nanonood ako ng mga YouTube videos ng Simple Nursing or Level Up RN YouTube para at least kahit may iba akong ginagawa, may mga nare-retain akong bagong information. And also, I like listening to podcasts. So, in-incorporate ko siya sa daily routine ko. Kapag nagpo-podcast ako, more on nursing. So, maglalagay din ako dito ng mga pinakikinggan kong podcast. I think dalawa lang naman yun. Okay, wait. I'll bring out my PRC ID as a motivation. Kasi for sure, pinapanood mo to as someone who is aspiring to have that RN in your last name too. If you're watching this and you're wondering if kaya mo rin, of course, girl, kaya mo rin yan. Trust your process and know what works for you, and remember, one exam doesn't define you, but your effort does. So do your best in preparing and reviewing for the boards. Don't forget to subscribe if this vlog helped you. Comment if you want a part 2 or a study with me vlog. Kasi, alam niyo na. Rooting for all my future RN. See you!